Hey guys, this is Bobby Cannata. How are you? And I am here to present to you an overview or part one of the Market America business presentation. And what I'd like to do first is just introduce myself. I've been with the company for just about almost 20 years now, as we're going on our 20th year very shortly at the time of recording this. And I'm an executive director. I'm a six-figure earner with the company. I've been that way for many years with them. And I'm telling you guys, it gets better and better and better every year. And all I can tell you is buckle up. It's just going to be a phenomenal run. So with that said, let me give you the first part of our presentation. This should take about 20 minutes. And it's just the overview of Market America. And of course, we're not partnered, but we actually purchased and acquired internet giant shop.com, and to build really our shopping platform and make it that much better. So it's probably the biggest thing the company's ever done since its inception. So with that said, let's go over this a little bit. First of all, this is just a picture of our corporate building. It's headquartered in Greensboro, North Carolina, and pretty much, guys, this our mission statement is basically, as you read it above, I like to just focus on the key words, to create a system for entrepreneurs for ongoing income. Basically, guys, we're looking for people who all have that entrepreneurial spirit, who also believe in what we call residual or ongoing income. Because you can make money working extra jobs and everything else, but what can you do to build long-term residual income? I've been, as I said, a six-figure earner for years and years to come based on work I did 18 years ago, and that's what's so exciting about Market America, and again, it's just bigger and better than ever before. So with that said, let me just keep going forward with you. The company itself employs over 675 people globally. We're international in all these places that you're looking at, from Hong Kong, Taiwan, Philippines, Australia, Canada, and just went into the United Kingdom. So I think it's over actually 700 people as we speak right now. And the company has over 3 million customers, and that's growing, especially with the acquisition of shop.com. And they've done over 4.1 billion in retail sales. But here's the nice part: as you look at the second bullet down, they paid back more than 50% of that back to us, the field, for really marketing, marketing their products and services. So, and here's the nice thing, guys: there's only about 180,000 independent unfranchised owners worldwide. Now that's nothing. That's a couple cities in this country, and not even big cities. But my point being is that I think we are really the best kept secret. People have been making money for years and years with this. The company is just waiting to see everything that's lined up for you, and yet only 180,000 people have partnered with us at this point. So we're wide open, virgin territory for you guys to jump in on. Okay. Now, this is how it gets bigger and better. As of December 31st of 2010, which is the time I'm recording this, was just a few months ago, Market America, well, actually, what am I saying? Jesus, the year flew by. It's actually the end of 2011. But actually, the company just acquired shop.com, an internet giant in the industry. Okay, now, in case you haven't seen this, this was a clip. I'm not going to show you the clip, but this was on the Bloomberg report. It has all these other news feeds you can see, CBS, ABC. This was major news in the business world, and that's our president and CEO, Jim Reidinger, as our company acquired shop.com. And again, all that means is more money for us guys in the most efficient website or web shopping site. I think it's going to be bigger than Amazon, personally. Okay. Now, before I go with that, so that's just a little snapshot of the company. What I want to do before we get into the compensation plan, which will be on the next video, I just want to talk briefly about the logic, as I call it, because it really is just logic, of why building Market America unfranchised, it just makes sense. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. When I talk to people, I'm telling them I'm not highly educated, but I'll talk logic with anybody, and this is just a logical choice. Because here's my point, guys: we're all taught to go out, get jobs, get out of college or high school and work till we're 65 years old or so, what we call the 45-year plan. Doing whatever we're schooled in, doing whatever you're doing now. And here's the point. And again, not knowing your own level of success or where you're at, I can only speak statistically in this country. That is about 5% of the people are making the money in this country, and a ton of people are absolutely struggling. If you look at the facts and some of the things going on, especially recently, or say maybe the last 5 years, with foreclosures and bankruptcies, and it's a mess out there, and it's not getting any better. So my point is this, we are in the people business. We are looking for people, sorting for people who are desiring on more than what they already have on top of their careers. They want a backup plan. I'll cover some of these things in a second. So all I can tell you is the timing has never been better to build a business like Market America, because people are absolutely looking. This is not Market America publication. This is Time Magazine. I'll cover September of 2009. Out of work in America. Hanging on for dear life. It's not getting any better, guys. And the reason is most people spend 95% of their time working and making the other 5% wealthy. So when you think about it, what's your choices? What's anybody's choices? Here's what most people do. They do more of what they've been educated on. So they'll work more hours at their careers, whether you're a banker or you're an accountant or you're a doctor. Put more time in. Get some type of a second job, own your, or what other options can you do? Now, you can start your own business, and this is the route to start looking at. 75% of the wealth is generated by business ownership, but you got to look at what's the risk of traditional business, of franchising. Investments are great if you have the money. Inheritance, marrying money, that's not up there. That's maybe one of my favorites. I'm still looking. Go back to school, hit the lottery. These are things that can happen, but realistically, guys, what are you going to do? Go out and go back, quit your job and go back to medical school, so you become a professional? So all we're saying is that most of us are wherever we're at in our lives, and we're scratching our head saying, okay, how can I increase my bottom line? How can I make more money here? What do I have to do? So those are viable options, but to me, they just take too much time, too much money. So what I want to talk to you about is something that I found years ago, changed my life completely, and it's changing tons of people's lives. And because it just makes sense. It's the 2 to 3 year plan. Now, I'll show you why it makes sense in a sec, because you build this on a part-time basis without giving up what you're currently doing, without any major investment. But look at the advantages. First of all, it all starts with our multi-million-dollar web portal powered by shop.com, okay? The biggest shopping site you'll ever see, and I'll explain why as we go further in this. This drives your unfranchised business, where you can make anywhere from $300 to $3,600 a week per unfranchised. Now, you can have as many of these as you choose to build. Okay, if you're aggressive, go out and make it happen. But just one fully developed is $187,000 a year, guys. Now, again, logic. Here is the logic to building a home-based business. First of all, the tax breaks that a person gets when they own their own business, and here's the point, guys, the government doesn't care if it's $1 million corporation or if it's a little Market America business you start on the side. You are in business. You get all the legitimate tax breaks that you can or tax write-offs that you can relate to this business. And of course, a home-based business has tons of tax advantages. And here's the government ruling. You can write those off against your income from your current job or career. So right off the bat, guys, you can take off thousands of dollars a year just in your taxes, okay? Now, as we start to build the unfranchised, this is the first appeal, okay? After the tax breaks you get just for coming on board, is the additional streams of income that you can start to build, whether it's $300 a month or $300 a week. And as you build it, guys, it grows into potentially a 6-figure income. So as you're building your business, what you're really doing, you're building a backup plan. You're building a plan B. You're building something, guys. No one plans on getting downsized, laid off, the economy struggling, their business is going down. But it happens. It's life. So what you got to say is, do I want to put all my eggs in one basket, keep doing what I'm doing, hope I don't get sick, hope the job situation doesn't change, or do I want to keep what I'm doing and build the unfranchise on the side? Again, logic. Okay? Now, why do we have doctors, lawyers, businessmen, and women across the country? Not only can you make 6 figures doing this business, but it has a feature to it. Because it's based on leveraging, it is one of the few business models out there. That's why I love this industry, where you have not only money, but you have time freedom. residual ongoing income, whether you get out of bed or you don't get out of bed, if you build it strong and you build it proper. That's what's waiting for you with Market America, okay? Now, we call it an unfranchise. Why? Because like a franchise, what makes a franchise great? It's systemized. Guys, this business of Market America, same way. It's all built for you. The company is doing, they have their legal department. They do product research. They're doing all the, website changes. We're not doing that. If we owned this business, owned it outright, imagine the work we'd have to put in, the knowledge we'd have to have. The company does everything for us, provides us with the products, provides us with all the tools, all the platforms, a website, the whole bit. What do we have to do? Go out and build our network. That's it. Okay? So it's systemized. It's a standard way of building it. But unlike a franchise, and as I mentioned earlier, this is the appeal to anybody. You build it part-time. You are an independent contractor, meaning that you can build this 1 minute a week, or you could build it 50 hours a week. You understand? No, there's no have-tos in this. It's you want to build it because you want your freedom. So we tell people, look, you want to build it in 2 to 3 years, put in 8 to 12 hours a week. Okay, nothing for nothing. But don't feel obligated. This is your business. Some people in my group just move a little product. They like the products. They like do a little bit of work every now and then. Other people build it 60 hours a week. So it's really up to you. So why am I telling you this? There's no risk in this, guys. You keep doing what you're doing. And from a startup expense, guys, we can work around anyone's budget. We just came out with a new Fast Start program for $399. You're ready to roll. You're fully integrated into the business, okay? Can't come up with anything less than that. It's amazing how you could start this multi-million-dollar business for $400, okay? So what do? We've taken all the risk out. There's no reason. You know what the risk is after you understand this fully is actually not trying it. There's where your risk lies, okay? Now, we make money in two distinct ways. One is through the product brokerage, where this is your website. We have, and you'll see in a second, there's two levels of products. There's the Market America branded products, and there's all the online stores, Macy's, Target, Nordstrom's. We'll explain that shortly. But here's the point, guys. On our branded products, whether you take possession of the product and you sell it to your next door neighbor, or people just buy it right on your website, the company handles the shipping, company handles the credit card processing, you make the retail profits. That's one way of making money, having this amazing shopping portal at your disposal for anyone you want to drive traffic to shop, and you make retail profits. But guys, like anything in life, how much can you do yourself? How many customers can you draw here yourself? Why not make a piece of everybody's customers? So what we're going to teach you, and this is really the key to this business, and I'm going to let you, a little secret if you don't know it, it's the key to probably anything you're going to do to create true wealth in your life. And that is, don't do it all yourself. Duplicate yourself. Leverage through systems, okay? So in our business, we're going to leverage through building just 2 sales and distribution organizations. You build 2 sales teams, which is attached to your own franchise, you're going to be making a ongoing 6-figure residual income. Now, why do we build sales teams? It always drives me nuts when people say, well, why do I have to bring anyone into the business? Why can't I just do it myself? I said, because you run out of time. You're not effective. Who can do anything themselves? There's only 24 hours in a day to make enough money to sustain you. So what this really comes down to is principles of wealth. And if you ever read any books from Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, this is one of his best-selling books. This is on the cover. It's called Cash Flow Quadrant. There's 4 quadrants in which we make money: employees, self-employed, business ownership, or investments. Now, here's what Robert Kiyosaki says. This is where you need to be, on this side of the quadrant. Yet 97% or somewhere around there, Americans are all trading time for money on this side of the quadrant. Whether you have a great paying job or you're a doctor, a lawyer, an accountant, you're still trading time for money. Now, I'm not putting anyone down, but here's the point. If you don't work, you don't get paid. So what does Robert Kiyosaki say? It's very hard to get rich and free. Right? You may make some great money, but you're a slave to your career, unless you can find a way that you producing money without you always having to put the pedal on the metal. So in this case, he says, look, you either do it through building up enough assets and have the money and the assets work for you. That's tough to do unless you're already there. Or you have a model, and again, down here, back again, guys, with 401ks being cut and everything else, I don't know how we have money work for us anymore. You better find a system of that creates ongoing income. And there are different things you can do, but one of the best things people do is to leverage to other people. Now, in the business world, that's employees. In our industry, guys, Market America, it's the best thing in the world. You're leveraging off other business owners that have as much at stake or more than you. They want this as bad as you. They can make six figures and beyond. So that's the motivation. I'd much rather have other business owners that I'm leveraging off of than an employee that I could never pay what I'm getting paid, right? Because then how motivated are they? So that is the brilliance. If you really understand, that's why Robert Kiyosaki, along with other pretty professional people in this country, really stand behind this industry, because if you get it, all it makes so much sense. You get to keep your job and career, and you get to build a leveraged income through probably the best system of leverage that's ever been created. So with that said, guys, it really comes down to, I'm going to show you the product overview in a second, but do you want to just stay pat with what you got going on in your 45-year plan? Or are you someone like a lot of us that are willing to say, you know what, I already got this working for me. I'm going to keep doing my best here, but doggone it, I want a piece of this. I want ongoing residual income. And if I build this strong enough, I can get rid of this once and for all. And that's what I did over 19 or probably about 18 years ago. Okay? Now, we're gonna have a product presentation on another slide to go, or another webinar to take you through the actual products. And this next two slides might be repeated, but as an overview, I just want to make sure that you get our product concept. We have two divisions of products. We have our products, which we started with 20 years ago. Not all of them, of course. We've gotten bigger and better. But the concept of having our own mall without walls, or our product brokerage company, where we now have over 25 exclusive brands in over 14 multi-billion-dollar markets. And we're going to show them in a second. Now, what we do in those markets, we don't make anything. We go out and find companies that have cutting-edge products in big industries that are already out there, and we just simply bring them on board. And the nice thing is, guys, we're not a one product company. There's only going to be so many people interested in that product or service. So we have 14 multi-billion-dollar industries that we've tied into. And then a few years ago, now really ramped it up, we started the affiliate program. We're now, I believe, over 4,000 partner stores. Everythingyoudo.com, whether it's Delta Airlines, Enterprise Rent-A-Car, Hotels.com, Restaurants.com, Macy's, Target, Nordstrom's, Home Depot. You are going to get paid from all the online shopping that's going on in your business. Now, before we end, I'm coming in for a landing. I just want to talk about, these are our branded products. Okay, and you're going to hear more about these. Everything from wellness products to nutritionals to web design to mortgage products, or I should say financial products, to weight management, all multi-billion-dollar lines, programs for the whole health industry, doctors programs. With that said, our other line is anything and everything you could possibly buy on the internet. You name the company, most likely it's in our shopping mall, guys. Whether it's Target, Best Buy, Home Depot, everything that people do online, you're going to get paid. So people are shopping online now, guys, aren't they? Why not have them shop through your multi-billion-dollar web portal? This is just a picture of it. We have the Market America products down here. You have all the online partners. You could hit view more, and 3,000 partner stores or 4,000 stores would pop up alphabetically. The best search with shop.com. None of your friends who shop online will want to shop anywhere but on your web portal, whether they're buying our branded products or they're doing what they normally do anyways online at Macy's, Target, Nordstrom's, Apple, because we have search capability, comparative shopping, hot deals like they cannot find anywhere else. On top of that, this is the kicker, and again, it gets better and better. We offer something that no one else offers called cash back. And what we've basically done, folks, and I'll end with this slide, and then you can see the rest of the plan, is we've taken the concept of people that are shopping on all these stores anyways, on other websites, and not getting a penny. In other words, you punch in OfficeDepot.com, you're in their URL, okay? Whatever deals they got going on, you get them through your shop.com website, marketamerica.com. But on top of that, in additional for every store that has this green swish, which is just about all of them, you'll see right below this little green swish the cash back offer, whether it's anywhere from 2 up, as you can see, as high as on some actual stores, 50% cash back. So that goes to the consumer. So you don't think you can have just about everyone you possibly know that shops online shopping through your website? This is amazing for nonprofit organizations. We're going to be doing a lot with them. It just gets better and better and better, guys. So with that said, I'm going to close this out now. And one more thing I didn't mention, besides you getting cash back, or your customers getting cash back for everything they buy online, and you'd get it too at our partner stores, how about when you spread the word? You don't have to be in the business. Just someone shops on your web portal, they're going to get 2 to 50% cash back. If they tell all their friends to shop on your web portal, they're going to get an additional 0.5% back. So do you see how phenomenal this is? This is going to be a traffic machine driver to your website. So guys, with that, I'm done. I just want to give you an overview of the company, make you think a little bit about residual income and why you really should be part of our great company, and talk about our amazing product divisions, and you're going to hear more about our products, and of course our cashback program, which is just off the hook. Okay, with that said, guys, I'm going to end it, and I thank you for your time, and please listen on to the next videos that will be coming up. All right, thank you.